Bonjour. I want to welcome you to the Rendezvous de Cajun. This is one of its kind show, and it's presented right here at the historic Liberty Theater every Saturday evening at 6 o'clock. My name is Sam Brady. I'm a National Park Ranger, and I work at John Lafitte National Park. We are proud to be sponsors of this program, and I want to mention the other sponsors at this time. It's also sponsored by the City of Eunice, Louisiana, the St. Landry Parish Tourist Commission, John Guillory All-State Insurance Company here in Eunice, the Cajun French Music Association, and the Best Stop Supermarket in Scott, Louisiana. At this time, I want to introduce to you Mr. Ray Landry. Ray is going to be our host tonight. He will introduce the band, and he will be a guide for us through the musical entertainment of the evening. Mr. Ray.
Thank you. Come on, let's give it up for August Broussard. I got to turn the button on. I keep forgetting about that. August Broussard, one of my favorites for sure, all the way from Lacassine. Lacateur. Yeah, I do that to you every time you play over here. Lake Arthur. Did I tell you that I went over there? Janice and I went over there, and it was cold and raining. It was still beautiful over there. A place called the Regatta.
Yeah.
Wonderful place over there. The only thing that we went over there and there was no music that day. It just happened that the music was on weekends. Have you played there?
Open up for that place.
Really?
Yeah.
You still playing over there every now and then? Well, we're going to have to talk to the manager.
Yeah.
How about the Kaplan Waltz? Mr. August Broussard does a wonderful job on that. La Voix de Kaplan. yeah. The Kaplan Waltz. Nobody does it any better. They might do it as good as that, but they're not going to do it any better than that, August, I tell you. All the way on my left over there, and on your right over there, Mr. Feller that was probably born with a guitar in his hand, Mr. Dudley Hebert on guitar. And in the back over there on the drums, we were talking about people on Facebook just a while ago, how some people think they got to put their whole life story on Facebook. There should be a law. I think there is. Mr. Kevin Bro on drums. On the fiddle all the way from New York. New York, my friend, Mr. Henry Hampel. And the guy behind the steel guitar, normally behind an accordion for sure, no stranger to Cajun music. I remember listening to him and admiring his music a long time ago. Recently, I've been seeing him behind the steel guitar more than I have the accordion. Mr. Johnny Soyer. And of course, the man on the accordion and the man with the prettiest Cajun voice there is this side of Lake Arthur. Mr. August Broussard. Listen, I got to tell you about an accordion contest some years ago. He was a winner of the Jennings accordion contest. What was it, 4 years ago? Was it 4 years ago? 4 years. And some of the rules change for the accordion contest. You know, sometimes we would allow the city of Jennings, I might add, but I'm the MC there, and would allow the accordion players to perform differently than they would normally. You play a waltz and you play a two-step, and then you get graded on that, and you win $500. You play 3 songs, not a bad gig at all. And I remember him. I was judging one night with Cheryl Cormier, and we would always try to get. You don't see them, so we would always try to guess who the accordion player was. So this guy starts playing the accordion, and he starts singing, and then I did. Oh my Jesus! Leroy Broussard came up from the dead, and he's playing the accordion, and he's singing over there in Jennings over there. And this is actually one of the songs Leroy Broussard called the Lemonade Song. Il y a un jeune homme là qui veut paquer des œufs. Vous autres connaissez quoi c'est ça, paquer des œufs? Oh, I know you're lying. You were packing some œufs when you were about 1 or 2 years old. And I know his whole family, so he was probably the only one cheating. I had 2 sisters when we were growing up, and we would always paquet. You know what that is? Some people, do you not know what paquet is? Raise your hand if you do not know what it is. Well, it's a Cajun custom that we would boil the eggs probably on Friday or Saturday, and then we would get up and we would paquet. Meant you had to hit one egg on the other egg, and if your egg would break the other egg, you got the egg. And so, I won all the eggs because I cheated every time I did it. First, I would put the eggs in the freezer. Right before, I'm telling them my secrets. And then I found out that if you could boil them and do something, we put some salt and something else, and it would make them even harder than that because they found out I was putting it in the freezer. And then I found out I got me a porcelain egg that looked just like a real egg, and I was using that. And so my sisters still today don't talk to me. So he wants to do the old Cajun tradition of a paquet des œufs, moi et lui. And I told him, I said, I'm going to take your egg now. If I win, I'm going to take it. OK, donne-moi ça. C'est toi qui vas cogner ou moi? Non, tu peux pas mettre ton doigt là. That was something else we used to do. When they'd get ready to hit it, we'd put our finger in the way. Mia, come get the egg, my baby. I'm going to take that and make a potato salad. You don't want to come? No.
It's hard to make a potato salad with salami days.
Moi, je vais manger les œufs aussi. Okay, we'd like to do something called I Can't See You Anymore.
Today,
That was a song written by Johnny Allen and recorded by Belton Richard. That's probably, every band loves to play that song. It's one of my favorites for sure. Moi, je veux plus te voir. I don't want to see you anymore, for sure. I think everybody in his brotherhood recorded that song. But nobody does it like August. Allons danser, c'est toi qui vas la chanter ça, Henry? Allons danser, Mr. Henry Hample on vocals.
Hey, Ray, Henry told me earlier that he didn't know if he could sing this without Jake.
He couldn't sing it without what?
Without Jake Ritter.
You know, actually, I'm glad you brought that up, August, because I was going to say something about Mervyn Fall is a little under the weather. The reason John is here, and he always brought with him his grandson, Jake. Remember little guy, Jake Ritter? And I'm missing him. And I know he's listening. So, Jake, I got a big shout out to you, and also to Mervyn and Mervyn Fall and his family. I hope everything goes well for them. I know they're listening. So we're going to sing this song out to Jake. Jake, you can sing along with us, buddy. Henry can't do it without you. Allons danser, chat. Well, like that, me. But he is not only an excellent vocalist and an excellent fiddle player, he teaches all the stringed instruments. That's what he does for a living now. So if you want to learn anything, guitar, bass, fiddle, anything like that, that's the man to see. It's Henry. Yes, sir.
Yeah, and I'm teaching fiddle classes at LSUE.
Right here in Eunice.
Right here in Eunice. We're going to start up a new summer session, so that starts July 1st. We got beginning Cajun fiddle and intermediate Cajun fiddle, so anybody can sign up as long as they got a fiddle. And I'm also doing something over at the Jean Lafitte Center starting June 3rd.
Is that next door to here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I pointed in the wrong direction. I guess it's coming. And that's free.
Really? The Jean Lafitte lessons are free?
The Jean Lafitte lessons are free Tuesday and Thursday nights for 3 weeks starting.
And they would have to pre-register at the LSUE?
No, that's different. That's separate from LSUE.
I know, but they have to pre-register.
At LSUE, you can pre-register, but if you just show up that night, we're not going to turn you away either.
Just sign up at LSUE with some money.
Yes.
And a fiddle would be a good idea.
Yes.
Okay. We're going to talk a little bit about that, and then also August is an accordion instructor. His protege, Jake Ritter, is normally with him tonight. One of my favorite waltzes, for sure. Well, actually, all the songs that August does is my favorite. La Valse de Regret, the Waltz of Regret. That's beautiful, isn't it? You know, you never can tell where you meet people. I went to, a couple of weeks ago, I went to this beautiful ceremony in Washington, Louisiana. And it was for the American Legion. And my girlfriend's dad got a 60-year pin of belonging to the American Legion for 60 years. And I saw a guy that I went to LSU with at the LSU Fire School some years ago. And I'd like to give a shout out to him, Mr. John and Louise Swallow, right back over there. And he said that we were talking, him and I, and he said that I've been going to the Liberty Theater for how many years, John? Wow. Wow, that's a long time. Every Saturday night, one of the regulars here. You know, I have such a soft spot in my heart for veterans. I tell you, years ago when Tony Blair was Prime Minister of England, if you remember, he said there was two people that gave up their lives for the people of England. One was Jesus Christ, gave up his life for their sins, and the other one was the American soldier, gave up his life for their freedom. And I got such a soft spot, you know, American Legion. So if you know of a vet or you see one, tell him thank you. I know I do every chance I get. They do this unbelievable thing of leaving everything that they know and cherish and love to go and fight for our freedom and the freedom of other countries. So God bless the American soldier for sure. And no salt in the beans. my grandmother used to say, "Le Canada passe barsha," when we were sick. Mo le Canada passe balamoko. No? Somebody, there's some oxygen back there. Bring it to Mo right there. No? Okay. He normally brings a little fan with him while he dances, a little portable fan. I don't know what. I think he pawned it this morning. It's hot in here? Oh, it's not hot. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. It's not hot enough to bring the fan. I see what you mean. La Vazzarino. Well, one of my favorites.
No, go ahead. I'll do the other one afterwards. Okay.
You know, there's not every band that plays that song and after the F chord goes to D. There's not every band that does that. And I think especially if you have a pedal steel or steel guitar player, when you go to that D chord, it dresses it up. It really does. So I always did like the D chord, but sometimes the bands don't do it. You know? Yeah, and that's a shame because it adds such beauty to that song. Yeah, Dudley. Another song like that, that's almost like that don't go to D? Yeah, sure. Yeah. That was the Timoris. The people are saying, what are they talking about up there? You know, all, everybody in the audience say, what is that D and C and G and B flat? What's all that? That's okay. We know what we're talking about here.
Ray va quitter Johnny Soigné. It's not on the schedule. We're going to let Johnny sing one, okay?
Okay, but is he going to La Special de la Cassine? What is he going to do? What do you want to do, John? La Cassine Special. That's I like that mean. Well, you know, that song don't get your feet to tapping. I think there's something wrong, Sha. Like that one for sure. La Speciale de la Cassine. And Johnny Saunier on vocals. Yes, sir. I remember listening to Johnny some years ago. He's been playing. So, Johnny, how long you been playing, buddy?
41 years.
41? And he's only 46. Been playing a long time. I know. Played some of the great dance halls in Lafayette and around the general area. The Triangle Club, Fred's, La Poussière. Name them, Johnny. Can you name them all, buddy?
No.
Name them. Did you ever play the Woodywood Club?
Yeah.
You did? That was way back. You go to the Woodywood Club in Lafayette was. You go to the end of the world, come back 50 feet. It was right there.
That's
not
where it
far.
was.
Wonderful place. Actually, I think the building is still there. They moved it.
Yeah.
They made it into a house.
Yep.
Yes, and then I saw passing through Opelousas. How many of you locals here remember the Southern Club in Opelousas? Oh yeah, sure.
Do you know that they're trying to get a grant to reopen it?
I know. That's what I was getting ready to say. Actually, I saw it had a big sign on the front. Support the Southern Club. I remember going there.
Me too. I remember going there with my mom to play bingo.
I remember waking up over there.
Well,
Yeah, that's all I remember, just waking up over there.
let's not go there.
No, actually, it's the Southern Club was a very favorite spot of what we consider today as swamp pop music. It was rock and roll, and we just put a blend of Cajun in it. They still play today. One of the favorite genres of music. We have still some of the old swamp pop musicians. Johnny Allen. Jesus Christ, I don't want to forget nobody. Help me out here. Warren Storm, T.K. Yulin, Gigi Shin, Don Rich, all those guys. And let me tell you, they packed the house. But back in the day, you know, these bands, these swamp pop bands, they had an 8 and 9 piece band. They had a 4-piece horn section.
Yeah,
They had electric guitars, drummers.
It wasn't a band, it was an orchestra.
Yeah, and it's still most of those guys today are actually to our benefit and especially theirs. They still play around, but I think there's a movement, like Johnny said, to support, and they're going to try to get some kind of federal grant to resurrect the Southern Club. So if you know of any way that you could help, if you know a politician for sure.
If I'm not mistaken,
Hello,
they want to redo it and make a museum.
a swamp pop museum out of it. Yes, I heard.
But still have dances.
I heard that. I heard that they were going to remodel it, and then they were going to make it into a museum of all the pictures of the swamp pop musicians, and then they were going to still have dances there. I remember, like cooking the cupcakes and all of those guys. Oh my God!
He showed pictures of it. It still looks the same inside as it did 30 years ago.
Really?
It still has the white tablecloths. It still has the same bar with liquor still on the behind the bars. from
Well, they
30
just
years
need to
ago.
sell the liquor. Then they'd probably have enough money to go ahead and remodel the place.
Yeah, I bet it's cool.
But I remember cooking the cupcakes and Little Alfred and all those guys. I got some fond memories in the back of my brain about going to those swamp pop. Back it was never known as swamp pop. It was just going to the dance, we listen to rock and roll,
That's it.
and that's where we went. La Voix de Grand Bois, the big road walls are like that me.
We're going to substitute that. We're going to get him to sing one more, because if I don't let him sing, I'm hung.
Okay, so
I was
what we
still
doing?
It ain't gonna be me
Charlize.
that's gonna hang him.
Charlize.
Shut up.
Charlize. Oh yeah, baby.
Alice, rappelle-toi les misères que tu m'as fait. Regarde mais qu'est-ce qui vient faire le clos sur Gros Henry. Puis je promis un jour dernier qui va venir. Moi, je vois pas comment il va faire. Oui, chère Alice, d'après mourir dans le chagrin. puis t'as pris quitter tout ton armée avec un homme. Moi je vois pas, oui, comment je vais faire à tout seul dans les misères. Oui, j'ai la laisse, après mourir dans le chagrin.
Tu connais, si ça fait pas rien, j'aimerais écouter la voix de Grandbois. On a assez de temps pour faire toute l'affaire. Parce qu'il y a, d'après moi, 6 chansons qui restent. On va avoir assez de temps pour finir toute l'affaire. C'est toi qui vas la chanter. We'd like to hear one of my requests, the Big Road Waltz, Mr. August Broussard, la voix de Grandbois.
Moi je m'envoie, mais voyez-toi, les
But that's why I like that me. I like that song. I love that song. You know, there's when you see certain bands, regardless of the genre of music that you're gonna listen to, there's if you really like them, it's gonna stick in your brain. Like the very first time I heard the Broussard brothers on listening to the music, but boy, the very first time I saw them playing live, it was like, oh my Jesus, the best thing since sliced bread, and I've been a fan of theirs ever since the Broussard brothers. But when I first saw the Old Timers Cajun band at Rando's, I don't know how many years ago, August. It was August was on accordion. Let me see if Rex Champagne on drums. Wait, Leo Abshar on fiddle. You think I knew it? And think I know what I'm talking about? I can name all the musicians. Who was the guy on the bass?
Jack LeBlanc.
Jack LeBlanc. That's
Small
right.
and Jack, they called him.
Well, yeah, that's right. Smiley and Jack.
Yep.
And that was one of those moments for me. Listen to them play, and then I was eating at Rando's. That's where they played.
And Dudley was playing the guitar.
Yeah, well, Dudley était là aussi.
See, we had Hubert met, and Hubert quit, and so we got Dudley.
Yeah, I
to
remember
play
that too.
with
Yeah, because he was Hubert.
Yeah.
I think it was Hubert when I did see it, though.
Yeah.
And but you know, I was eating, and then when the music started, I did. Who's that? And then when August started singing, I did. I gotta get closer. So I asked the waitress. I said, "Put us right next to the bandstand," which we couldn't get. But I've been a fan of his ever since the Old Timers Cajun band. And at the time, there's only, there's only you and Hubert that are still living. Is that right? Everybody else passed away. Rex is gone.
no, Jack's still
Leo
living.
Abshar is gone.
And Dudley's still
Oh,
living.
yeah, Dud is still here. Hey, Dud.
Dudley is vivant.
Yeah, but when I saw the band, it was they had Hubert. Yeah, maybe so. But it stayed in my mind, and I was just thinking about that a while ago when I heard him sing the Big Wood Waltz, La Voix de Grand Boy. I had a flashback in my memory. Great memories. We're gonna do something called Allons à Lafayette, the Lafayette two-step.
Allons dans la paillette, c'est pour changer ton âme. Va t'appeler madame, madame canaille comme moi. Qui dit dominant, pour faire la criminelle. Et me satisfait, pour faire des cigares.
Alors, Lafayette, an old Aldo George song for sure. At least he's the one that made it popular back in the day. Let's give it up for August Broussard and friends. Mr. Henry Hempel right there on fiddle. Dudley Abear on guitar on the other side over there. Kevin Bro on drums. Johnny Saunier on steel guitar. And of course, the man himself, Mr. August Broussard on vocals and accordion. Espère jusqu'à je finis de pleurer, chat. Wait until, don't leave until I finish crying. You know, never mind.
Start down for more. She shot for
You know, a lot of those beautiful waltzes, like the one you just heard, especially jusqu'à ce qu'il finit de pleurer, it's naturally, it's most of the songs, it's a slow song. It's either about a little community, a little town, or a broken love affair. That one goes straight through the heart, straight through it. Don't leave now, wait until I finish crying. It was written and recorded by a friend of mine, Nolan Dugas, who did it some years ago, and he still sings it. It's beautiful. The words on that song are absolutely amazing. All the women, if you would actually know and understand all the words, you would cry because it's beautiful. In fact, the Lafayette chapter of the CFMA did a big thing for Nolan Dugas, 3 weeks ago? 3 weeks ago at the La Poussière Club. What we do is honor people who has spent his whole life representing our culture and our music, and not only giving an award to the star of the show, which would have been Nolan Dugas, but everybody who ever played with him in the past, because a lot of people they just know the star of the show, and they don't realize that all the rest of these people have played with him for 40, 50, 60 years. So that's what we do in the Lafayette chapter. Started that many years ago when I was the president over there. And I tell you, it's a good festival.
He used to play with me. I was the last band he played with
Really?
when he retired.
I'll be darned. Nolan Dugas was playing with Johnny Sonia back in the day. Of course, I knew that. I guess in the back of my mind, I knew that. The Louisiana Ramblers Waltz. That was Léger.
Robert Bertrand.
Robert, oh my God. Okay, one of my favorites, Robert Bertrand, but there's, August Broussard is going to sing it, something called the Louisiana Ramblers Waltz.
Puis l'anglais,
The Louisiana Ramblers Waltz. You know, I've said it before that we are so fortunate to, they say that, you know, this is the core of Cajun music, Lafayette, Eunice, Timamu, Mamu. But let me tell you, they got some fine musicians come all the way down I-10. When you take I-10 and you head all the way to Beaumont, Texas and Orange, Texas, they got some wonderful musicians that come from that neck of the woods, like August, like Ira Lejeune, like there's so many, I don't want to forget anybody, so I shouldn't have started this in the first place, but we are so lucky all the way to Houston, Texas, San Antonio, Texas, some wonderful, wonderful Cajun musicians. And Robert Bertrand is one of the most fantastic vocalist, fiddle player, played with Ira Lejeune back in the day. And he did that song there and recorded that song there, probably when they would, I don't know who he was playing with, but probably was Ira Lejeune back in the day.
Nolan Dugas.
I'm sorry?
Nolan Dugas.
Nolan Dugas.
Yeah, I mean, not Nolan. Nolan Cormier.
Nolan Cormier, yeah.
Nolan Cormier.
He's the one.
He's talking about Nolan Dugas. I'm still out of my mind. Nolan Cormier.
I do that all the time. We're going to play one for the city of Eunice. How about the Eunice two-step? Huh? Whoa, I like that knee. Eunice two-step. You know, there's been so many great songwriters in the past. This guy who wrote this next song, Adam Hebert, lived in Lafayette for years and years and years, and I think I did an interview with him probably about 10 years ago. He's gone. He passed away some years ago, and left a legacy that's probably never going to be duplicated, because I think last time we spoke, him and I, he had written 86 Cajun hits that he had recorded and probably played by every single Cajun musician there is or was. And he used to tell me back in the day when he was recording for Floyd Swallow, they would go inside the studio, and remember when they had the 45s, where they would do the A and B side on a 45 record, but he would actually go in the studio and do about 4 or 5 of the songs, and then him and Floyd would get together and they would pick the 2 that Floyd and he thought that was going to be the best hit out of all of, and he was in the studio. You can imagine if he had 86 number 1 hits in Cajun music, that he must have did a whole lot of those songs that he wrote. And tragically, we lost all of those songs that he did not put on a record when Floyd Swallow had it in the archives, and then his building burned down and all the songs perished in the fire. And so we probably never going to hear those songs, but when I spoke to Adam, he said that he would get the idea of writing a song. He was an insurance salesman, and he would get an idea of a song, and then he'd do the words and the melody, and then he would write it in the car while he was driving, write the words to the song. Then he'd go home that night and he'd practice the song a little bit, and then the next day he'd, I'm sorry, no, he wasn't texting. He was writing. That must have been just as tough, writing in the car. And Dewey Broussard told me that he did the same thing. He was an insurance salesman as well, and came up with some great ideas while he was driving in the country. And this is a song that Adam Hebert wrote and recorded, J'aimerais connaître, I'd like to know. Come on, August Broussard and all friends for sure. Beautiful, beautiful song. Actually, next Saturday, August Broussard and Henry Hampel is going to be the host at the jam session of Amityville next Saturday, 1 o'clock. So come and meet us over there and bring your instruments and come have a good time with us. We're going to close out with one song, Quand j'étais pauvre, when I was poor, Sharon.